Introverts aren't typically popular or paid attention to, which is why Thomas Shelby stands out. Tommy Shelby has the perfect balance. He's introverted but still respected and feared. That's because he's perfected the dark, steely confidence that makes people both respect and fear him. Even though Thomas Shelby is a fictional character, most of his habits can be adapted to our everyday lives. Of course, not exactly the way Tommy applies it, but the psychology is real and can help you influence people and command respect in your life. So in this video, I'll show you how to project the Tommy Shelby type of confidence. Listening before you speak. One of the habits of Tommy Shelby that stands out the most, and probably makes him appear confident, is the attention he pays to every conversation. He always looks as if he's not in a hurry to wrap up a conversation and can listen to his opponent all day. Even when he's in a life-threatening situation, he has a clear, sober expression on his face, as if what his opponent has to say is more important than the situation he's in. By listening attentively to his opponent, he's able to find out what the opponent wants, and he either aligns himself with what they want, or finds a way to make what they want seem detrimental to them. Most, if not all of us, would probably crap ourselves if we're in half the dangerous situations Tommy finds himself in. The good thing is that real life is nothing like Peaky Blinders, so you'll likely never find yourself in those kinds of situations. Hopefully. However, you can find yourself in situations where your ability to listen before you speak can be the difference between winning and losing. You need to listen and observe. Have control over your emotions and think before you speak. Listen instead of jumping in to speak every time, so that when you do finally speak, you're responding with all the information necessary to make an intelligent and wise contribution to the conversation. It's just like Plato says, wise men speak because they have something to say, fools because they have to say something. Practicing Stoicism. If Thomas Shelby existed in 3rd century Europe, he would have been a Stoic. The man has perfected the ability to remain calm under pressure and never shows his feelings. Even without saying a word, he's able to project confidence. Showing no emotions in situations that make most people tremble is an admirable but also feared skill. Obviously, in real life, situations like that are not common. But even in common real-life situations, being able to keep your feelings and emotions in check and project an outward calm confidence can make you very unpredictable and intimidating to people. Because if they can't read your feelings on your face, they don't know what you're thinking. But to do that, you have to keep your emotions in check. You have to practice Stoicism. Thomas Shelby perfected Stoicism in the face of danger by exposing himself to many dangerous situations. For the rest of us dudes who don't exist in Thomas Shelby's world, to be Stoic, you need to practice resilience, self-discipline, courage, and wisdom. Stoicism teaches the importance of separating what we can control from what we cannot control. And by practicing such values in your everyday life, you can build a strong character that will remain calm and unshakable when things go wrong. And thereby you will cultivate influence in other people that you see. Cultivate a slow, deep voice. Shelby's voice alone is 60% of the reason why he gets people to do what he wants.
The cavalry finally came, an officer on the back of a fine white horse.
He manages to sound calm and sinister at the same time. A slow, deep voice is associated with manliness and confidence. So it is no surprise that even though Tommy Shelby is in most situations smaller than his opponent, he manages to look bigger than them. This is because he maintains a slow cadence. It never rises, no matter how dangerous a situation is. Your voice can tell people a lot about you, whether you're scared, confident, intimidated, or intimidating. So if you want to appear confident and in control like Thomas Shelby, you need to cultivate a slow, deep voice. And it won't matter how small or big you are. Once people hear you speak, they'll automatically respect you. So next time you talk with someone, remember to speak slowly and deeply. Like any other habit, it's something you need to do consistently so that it flows naturally. Eye contact. Other than his slow, deep voice, there's another habit that helps Tommy Shelby appear confident. He maintains eye contact, no matter how crazy the situation is. The ability to stare his opponent down in threatening situations confuses his opponent and makes them wonder what he's going to pull out of his sleeve, which makes him unpredictable. Now, don't take this to mean you should hold eye contact all the time. You need to assess every situation you're in to know which level of eye contact is best. If you want to show you're not intimidated by someone, hold eye contact without breaking it. Eye contact is also very attractive to women. Maintaining eye contact while you're talking to a woman can show that you're not intimidated by her and you can handle her. Be a man of your word. An important element of Thomas Shelby's life is that he always keeps to his word, whether it's a promise or a threat. He always makes sure he does exactly what he says. That makes his opponents take whatever he says seriously. Tommy doesn't say anything carelessly. He always says what he means and means what he says. The same applies to his followers. When he says he's going to take care of someone, he takes care of them, which makes people confident in his ability to protect them and makes it easier for them to follow him. People will automatically respect you when you always do exactly as you say. Boys speak carelessly. Men don't. Keeping to your words makes you appear confident and a little scary. And that's good because people will always respect your word when you give it to them. It'll make people pay attention to what you say and hold on to your words because they know it never fails. Posture. The way you stand, the way you talk, and the way you walk makes a huge impact on how people perceive you. And when it comes to Thomas Shelby, he always holds wide, expansive poses that make him appear not only confident, but also project real power. When he's not moving, he stands wide with his hands clasped either together in front of him or behind him. When he enters a place, he moves slowly with no rush. When he walks or stands that way, it lets his opponent know that he is confident and above intimidation. Even when his life is being threatened, he still stands that way. When you have a straight and confident posture, it shows that you're not under any pressure or scared, and it commands respect from people around you because you look like you cannot be messed with. Shoulders back, chest out, head high. Even if you're 5'4", stretch all 5 feet 4 inches of yourself wide and confident. Appearance. This last part is very important. One of the things that stands out about Thomas Shelby is his appearance. He always looks clean and put together with clean pants, coat, and hat. He doesn't wear much, but what he wears is always in perfect condition, fits him perfectly, and is never dirty or wrinkled. And if you take nothing from this guide, take this with you. Your appearance is 80% of the determining factor how people treat you. If you look disheveled and unkempt, people won't take you seriously. But if you look clean and well dressed with fitted clothes, people will notice you and pay more attention to you. If you follow this Thomas Shelby guide closely, you'll develop dark, steely confidence that will make you stand out wherever you go. If you love this video, check out my other videos to learn more about how you can develop yourself as a man.